Okay, so tell me about your day yesterday, last night. What happened last night?
It was lightning.
It was lightning
No.
and thundered? What do you call that when it lightnings and thunders?
No.
A thunderstorm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that look like a picture of?
Rain.
Spring, okay? So spring is one of the 4 seasons that comes after winter and before summer, okay? Which one of these cards usually happen during spring?
Money panel.
Okay, a puddle. A puddle happens during spring. What is a puddle?
Nothing.
You jump in a puddle. What is that? You jump in a puddle of what? What is that?
Mud.
A puddle of mud or water? Good. So what forms a puddle? Which one of these cards form a puddle?
Rain.
Rain. Rain forms a puddle, and it happens during spring, right? It rains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Weather. These are all things about weather, okay? So, we also, what else happened last night?
It rained.
It rained. You have rained. And what else happened? It lightning. Do you know what a lightning is?
A zigzag.
It's a zigzag. Is it light or is it dirt?
Light.
It's light. It's light that flashes. Does lightning make noise?
No.
What makes noise?
Noise.
Thunder. Thunderstorms make noise. Okay? So this is a storm, and you have to have wind, rain, and lightning to have a storm, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would you say it stormed last night?
Yeah.
It stormed last night. Good. Hail. Have you ever seen hail? Have you ever heard of anybody saying it's hailing? No, you don't know? Hail is ice that falls from the sky. So it's water, so it's rain, but it freezes and comes down as ice. And it's called it's hailing. Yep. Okay, the wind. We all know what wind is, don't we? It blows and blows and blows all the time. Yeah, you can make wind with your mouth. Okay, what about a tornado? What is that? It spins around. A tornado is just air that spins around. Does a tornado or hail damage things? Tornadoes can damage things. What else? Can hail damage things?
Yeah.
Can lightning damage things? Can lightning damage something?
Yeah.
Yeah, what can it damage?
Electric.
It's electricity, so it can damage a tree, a storm, a rain. Rain makes a what? Puddle. Wind. And there's spring. Okay? So now we're going to do some math that goes over those terms. Okay? So you've got a cube that has all different types of weather on it, right?
Yeah.
What is that one?
Rain, wind, tornado, noise, lightning, and
Roll again. Okay. So what would you call this? Do you know what this is called?
a race.
It's called a race, but is it called math facts or a graph?
A graph.
A graph, okay? So we're going to graph which ones you roll. So as you roll it, you're going to graph it on here, okay?
Rain.
Rain, good. Let's look at this. Does it match up? Did you graph the right one?
No.
Okay, fix it.
Oh.
Just use your finger.
I got that one.
Okay. So now, after we do a graph, do you know what we would do with a graph?
Yeah. We color it in.
Okay, we color it in. So when we color something in, what is it?
Math.
It's math problems. We call it data. We're going to look at our chart and we're going to learn how to take data about our chart. Data means we're just going to learn how to look at the graph. What can you tell me about a graph? Data just says, what do you know about this graph? Okay? And you're going to chart the data that you have over here. So how many do you have in tornado?
1.
You have 1. So how are you going to show that in here? Could you show it with numbers?
Yes.
Okay, so put a number 1 in there. Okay, how else could you show it? Could you show it by, or by coloring it? Okay. Okay. What is our next column? Storm. Okay. So how many are in the storm column?
5.
Okay. Show me that there's 5.
It's Hannah.
Show me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Okay. Right here in this column, does this show 5?
No.
No, that shows how many?
1.
So what? How can you change it to where it shows me 5? Good job. Shown our graph. We've shown the data through by coloring in and by recoloring it in, right? Recharting the graph. Now we're also going to show the data by tallies. Tallies are just little marks up and down. When you get to 5, the 5th tally goes diagonal across the first 4. Okay? So now let's show the graph by tallies. So how many tallies does the tornado get?
1.
Okay? Good. How many tallies does the storm get?
5.
Are those tallies? How do we do tallies? We just talked about tallies. Tallies are marks that go up and down. Okay? We can also show our data by numbers, right? Just by doing numbers. So, how many has tornado? What number would you put here for tornado? Okay. What number would you put for storm? Okay. So what type of weather won the race? So now we're going to say which one has the most. The storm. Okay, good job. Write that down. We've shown this through charts. We've shown it through tallies, through numbers, through questions, and now you're going to get to write sentences. What sentences could we make up about this graph? So what else could we write about the graph? The tornado and the wind. They had the same amount. Good. Okay, write that down as a sentence. So what is this called right here? A graph. Good. So we use the graph to make what? What is all this called? Data. We showed data through what? Pictures, tallies, numbers, and sentences, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.